The 2008 U.S. 1-cent coin featuring Abraham Lincoln isn't just a coin, it's a piece of living history. This coin has been in circulation since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Lincoln was the president who led America through its Civil War and stood firmly against slavery. The 2008 version is part of that historic legacy, released just before the coin's centennial redesign in 2009. Made of copper and zinc, it bears the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2008. These words reflect core American values, faith, freedom, and the passage of time. Though released for general circulation, some 2008 coins were struck in special editions for collectors. This year marked the final use of the classic Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse side. In 2009, 4 new reverse designs were introduced, each depicting a different chapter of Lincoln's life. That makes the 2008 penny a transitional moment, a farewell to an era and the dawn of a new one. Collectors value it not just for its metal, but for its place in numismatic history. It's the last of its kind, a symbol of legacy before the redesign. If you own this coin, you're holding more than a cent. You're holding a story. It reminds us of the cost of freedom, the power of leadership, and the weight of history. Lincoln's face on this coin teaches us that one person can change the course of a nation. And that's what makes this coin not ordinary, but extraordinary. If you're creating a video for YouTube or CapCut, pair this script with emotional music and glimpses of the American flag. So viewers don't just see the coin, they feel the story behind it. The 1995 U.S. penny, just a coin or a hidden story? Abraham Lincoln's face, the word liberty, and the year 1995. This isn't just metal, it's a witness to time. That year, something unexpected happened in America. A school janitor in Connecticut named Felix Ducello pulled a coin from a roll, and the world changed. A double image on liberty, a minting error that turned into a treasure. The media picked up the story, and the 1995 double-die obverse penny became a sensation. In regular condition, this coin is worth just a few cents. But in MS 69 grade, its value soared to $4,500. A discovery by an ordinary man turned it into a rarity. This coin was minted in 3 places: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each version with its own value, its own significance. Philadelphia's coin has no mint mark, the most valuable. Denver's D version is less rare, but still collectible. And San Francisco's proof version is unmatched in beauty. This coin isn't just metal. It's a snapshot of a moment. When America stood on the edge of change. When an ordinary person touched history. The 1995 penny reminds us, every object hides a story. Every coin holds a moment, a feeling, a dream. The 1988 U.S. coin, a simple-looking penny, yet behind it lies a powerful story. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, minted from 1959 to 2008. On its front is the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom, equality, and sacrifice. The word liberty is engraved beside Lincoln's face, like a promise carried through time. In 1988, these coins were made from zinc with a thin copper coating, due to rising copper prices. Earlier coins were pure bronze. But after 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to zinc. This 1988 penny contains 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a small change. Yet it reflects a larger shift in the American economy. Each coin a decision, a reflection. Around 11 billion pennies were minted that year. But some rare varieties are now worth thousands. Versions like the 1988D and 1988S, if in pristine condition, can fetch high prices at auction. One special error coin with a small date or transitional mistake can become a collector's treasure. This penny isn't just currency. It's a mirror of American history, economy, and culture. When you hold it with gloves, you're not just touching metal, you're touching a legacy. It reminds us that even the smallest things can carry the biggest stories. The 1988 penny, a common coin, yet an extraordinary heritage. If you own one, preserve it well. It's not just metal, it's history. The 1983 U.S. penny. It's not just a coin, it's a mirror of an era, a time when America changed its coin-making history to save its economy. Until 1982, the penny was made of 95% pure copper, but copper prices soared, and the cost of making a penny became higher than its actual value. In 1983, the U.S. Mint made a bold decision. The penny would now be made of zinc, with only a thin copper coating. This was the first full year of the zinc core penny. But this transition wasn't smooth. Mixing copper and zinc led to many flawed coins. Some had a double-die error, where words like 1 cent appeared twice. These mistakes are now treasures for collectors. The 1983 penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Denver coins show a D. San Francisco coins were only for proof sets, still considered rare today. One special mistake: the 1983 copper penny, made not from zinc but pure copper. It was an error. But today this coin can be worth thousands of dollars. If you have one, you hold history, and maybe luck too. On this coin is the face of Abraham Lincoln, a president who stood against slavery and led America to a new path. In 1909, to mark his 100th birthday, his image first appeared on the penny, and since then, it became a symbol of American identity. The 1983 penny is not just metal, it's a story of economy, politics, and human error. A chapter in the legacy of change. If you own a 1983 penny, look closely. It may not be ordinary. It may be rare. It may become your story. The 1984 U.S. penny is not just a coin. It's a symbol of an era, a witness to a nation's recovery. During the Reagan years, America was emerging from deep recession. Economic growth sparked new hope. That year, the U.S. Mint issued over 13 billion pennies. Philadelphia produced more than 8 billion. Denver minted over 5 billion. San Francisco made only proof versions. These numbers aren't just statistics. They're the heartbeat of a nation. The 1984 penny was made of zinc with a copper coating. This change began in 1982. But by 1984, it was fully adopted. The coin became lighter, weighing just 2.5 grams. Yet its historical weight is immense. That same year, a surprising error occurred. At the Philadelphia Mint, a die hub was mistakenly doubled. This created the famous double-die obverse. A second ear appears below Lincoln's ear, visible even without a magnifying glass. This error is worth thousands of dollars today. A common-looking coin that can fetch up to $4,000, that's the magic of numismatics. The 1984 penny came in 3 versions. No mint mark, Philadelphia. D mint mark, Denver. S mint mark, San Francisco proof. Each version carries its own identity, but the real treasure is the one hiding an error. This coin is not just metal, it's a snapshot of time, when America stepped from despair into hope, when every penny was a promise of a better tomorrow, and today this penny reminds us that history isn't just in books, it's hidden in our pockets too. The 1982 U.S. penny marked a turning point in history. That year, the U.S. Mint changed the metal composition. Previously, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But in 1982, zinc became the primary metal. Now the penny contains 99.2% zinc and only 0.8% copper. This change was due to inflation and rising metal costs. That year saw 2 date styles, large date and small date, and both came in 2 compositions, copper and zinc. This created a total of 7 different versions. But one version is missing. The small date copper penny from Denver Mint was never released. 4 mints produced the 1982 penny. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver with a D mint mark. San Francisco, only proof versions with an S mint mark. West Point Mint in West Virginia. But it didn't issue any pennies that year. The 1982 D small date zinc penny has become a rare treasure today. If it's genuine, its value can exceed $18,000. Just check the weight. Zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams, copper ones 3.11 grams. This simple difference can tell you whether you have a common coin or a valuable treasure. These pennies aren't just coins. They're symbols of history, change, and discovery.